Okay, so me and Dylan are gonna go out on a little woods trip today. We're just gonna go for a nice hike, find some nice woods somewhere nearby, and it's only -7. Feels like -14. I'm gonna go out, have a little campfire, and I'll show you what I'm bringing. This is it, just a small little pack. I got my fire starting kit here. Probably gonna cook up some food, make some tea or something. Silky Gomboy 300. Trusty Mora start my fire or light my fire something. It's got fire steel built into the back. A nice steel chisel, because I'm going to try and make a wooden sledgehammer while I'm out there, if I can find the requisite materials. And then some water, of course. It's leaking all over my bed, that's not good. Alright, so Dylan's probably waiting for me right now, so gonna get going. Say hello to Luna. She's a good girl. Check out that countryside.
Ooh, fuck yeah, bud.
Alright, we're here at the abandoned insane asylum where I'm supposed to meet Dylan. And he's not here yet, so we're gonna go outside and we're gonna walk around for a little while. Come with. Does not feel that cold. Should have been here by now. Maybe he thought we were meeting at the wrong insane asylum. Yeah, it's it is a bit cold. It's the wind. It's the wind that makes it feel cold. Gonna wait around here, kill time for a little bit. He's alive and like not in a ditch somewhere, and I'll check back with you when he comes around. Who the fuck is this? What's going on?
My nigga, I'm loving the suspenders, dude.
Yeah, man, I'm a convert now. All about the suspenders. I'm everywhere, gonna wear my sleep. Oh, fucking right. Oh my god, I was hoping I'd see this again. Oh, I thought I may have lost it forever again. Alright, so I have an idea of where we can go. I think I showed you it before. Because I googled that you apparently can't have campfires in this park.
Alright.
So what I was thinking is, follow me. We're just gonna go down this road a little ways. And I think I know where we can find some good like inter-farm forest.
Why don't we just take one of our cars then?
Makes sense. Okay, yeah. We'll just do that. You just want to call it a day.
Yeah, okay. I didn't realize it was pussy o'clock.
It's always pussy o'clock at JB song. Alright, well that's gonna be a funny video. Okay.
Here we are.
Yeah, we're in some like fields just way back in the middle of nowhere. And we're gonna go for a hike in these woods, go all the way over there to where they get thicker. We're gonna have a little fire, make some tea. So as I was saying, I made a short video before I left. My goal today is to make some tea, and I want to try and make a prototype sledgehammer if I can while we're here. We can find the wood that's required.
In the back seat. I took them out, I was like, nah, fuck these bitches. I don't want these in the back of my car. What if they get stolen? Because I didn't want to wear tennis rackets.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Some like native elder's gonna walk by and be like, those are nice snowshoes. Oh my. Just like Grandpa used to make. I guess we can't use this video now, it's racist. So that last video is off limits.
Just mute the camera for a little bit.
Yeah, upload some nice soft jazz over the racist parts.
Just all like, oh yeah, we could totally have a fire out here.
Oh yeah, no, I think we're on a pond right now.
Are we?
Look. Well, for one, yeah. That's
Could
cool,
just be-
man. This is like a skating rink.
This is probably just a low spot, man. Because of all the huge thaw we had, all the snow probably ran here because it would have caused a flash freeze.
Yeah. This is awesome. This
Flash
is
flood,
really
flash
cool.
freeze.
Yeah, we should all bring a shovel here next time. Okay, well, it looks like we found our spot. So maybe we shouldn't have a fire literally on the ice, but we can have it right next. Right over there you can see it's kind of flat. So that's probably ice. So if we have it right next to this flat area.
Flat area is probably ice,
Yeah, I think yeah, that's what I mean, but if we have it like right here. We'll probably have to kick away the snow, but yeah, generally, I mean, we don't want to have it on the ice itself, but right next to the ice isn't a bad idea. Yeah. Like, I mean,
This is still ice. That's what I mean. Like, it's just a bunch of extra snow on top of it.
but it's a different kind of ice. It's not like frozen pond, you know what I mean? Whatever, we'll keep walking.
This is a nice flat area. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh, birch.
Oh, yeah, nice. Well, there's some fire starter. I actually brought so much friggin' fire starter this time. Alright, so this looks like a pretty good spot. We'll set up camp here, get a fire going, get some water going, and then I'm going to attempt my sledgehammer.
I mean, we can actually make a fire over on the ice. We just like pile a couple of logs on top of it, so it's not burning like right on top of the water on the ice.
Yeah, still, I feel like the residual heat will burn there, or like not the residual heat, but like the radiant heat will burn through the. It doesn't matter. Like right here is perfectly good. We don't need to have it on a frozen pond if we don't need to.
Guys will give us plenty of wood.
Yeah, I'm gonna
all
go
big wood, though.
cut those up right now.
I'm gonna try and get some.
Hello, guys. Welcome to Survival Canada. I'm just gonna cut up this tree here, and this should be enough for, I would say, our fire making needs. If we need more, we can get more. So, got my trusty Silky Gomboy 300. All right, pitter patter, let's get at her. Got some nice fat wood on that one. Get fat wood thinking about fat wood. I learned about silky sauce from Survival Russia. Got one as a Christmas present, and I gotta tell you, fucking life changing. Or just normal life changing. Minors probably shouldn't watch this. If you don't know about silky sauce, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. Okay. So let's get through this tree, probably get through this one over here. Don't know if you can see it on the camera. And then once we got that going, we got a source of heat. Get my my water heated up. It occurs to me right now that actually I didn't bring any pot or anything, so I have no way to heat up my water. So guess tea's not happening. But oh yeah, look at that. Nice thick wood. This the ends of it were they were rotten, but this is just nice hard wood. I have no idea what kind this is, but this is gonna burn very nice. That's the one thing about these silky saws is that they're pole saws and they're very thin, so if you push on it a little too hard, it'll bend, and it can take some patience to get it bent back straight. I'll have to do that when I get home. It still cuts, it's just not as well.
You bent your saw?
A little bit. I mean, it's barely perceptible, but it happens from time to time.
Makes a difference, I bet.
Yeah. It'll happen to you.
Yeah, maybe if I lend you my saw.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna
Some of
steal
us
it.
take care of our things. Yeah, I'm not talking about myself anymore.
I take care of your mom.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you, faggot?
Your mom likes it more.
I don't have a comeback for that, so I'm gonna laugh viciously.
I'd ask for a comeback, but I don't think your mom's gonna give it to me. Damn!
Yeah, probably because you can't make her.
It's so cold, but Dylan just got burnt. Okay, so we're done collecting the firewood. Just cut it up into small pieces like this. Now we were thinking about making a Siberian log fire, but we realized that we actually want to sit around it and sing Kumbaya, which, as Lars from Survival Russia will tell you, you can't do around a Siberian log fire. It's just not a thing that can be done. You can't do it. So for anybody interested in learning how to make a campfire on snow, this is basically how you do it. You put down at least 2 logs, basically like this, on top of the snow.
Yeah, you want it to be able to burn down in between them, give you a nice bed of coals, but also like keep it up off the snow so you're not melting. Because like you're basically putting out your fire from the bottom up, and the bottom's supposed to be the best part of your fire. So this gives you the elevation and gives you something to burn down into, which is
exactly. So it's getting several birds stoned at once, as one could say. Hello guys. So I mentioned earlier that I want to try and make an impromptu sledgehammer. So basically what I want to do, what I'm going to need to do, or what I'm thinking is, I'll take a piece of wood like this, cut out of a tree exactly like this. Thinking this piece will probably be pretty good. And I'll just, take a piece about this big, and I'll kind of chisel a hole in it. Basically, I got that a steel chisel I showed you. And then what I'll do is, I'll take probably have to cut down a sapling, to be honest, but I'll cut down a sapling and I'll just kind of whittle the edge of a sapling so it's just slightly bigger than the hole I chiseled in here, and I'll just have to cram it in there. And then I'll probably have to put some nails in it, lash it with some rope to make sure the head stays in place so it doesn't go flying off and conk Dylan over there. But basically I'm going to make one when we're back out at Stonebridge in the spring, so this is just a rough take on it, just to see if the general concept works. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. So here we are, got the cudgel. You can see it's weighted pretty big on one end, not so much on the other. It seems like it'd be a pretty good shape, to be honest, but it's pretty heavy. I don't know if a sapling of any length would really be able to hold this. The handle would have to be super short, kind of like Thor's hammer, which is that's actually a pretty interesting idea. Clearly it's not too heavy to lift with one hand. It's just a long, thin handle would probably not be ideal. So I'm gonna go cut off a smaller one and then try that, a more practical length. How about that sunset? That's something, isn't it? I mean, what is it? I don't know. I have a watch actually. It's 4:39. So I mean, the sun's already going down because this is Canada. We're far north. This is why winter's so cold, partially. So I'm gonna go back, cut that tree over there, and we'll see if I can make that hammer happen. Okay guys, so we're here. I got my second piece. This looks like a much more reasonable shape and weight, but the issue is this bark on it. So I'm gonna take this this chisel I got, take this stick and just chisel off the bark like so. Just use my hands. Okay, so back here, shave the bark off, and right now I'm just trying to chisel this home. I'm making a small hole. Doubt you can see that right now, but it's this wood is it's very tough. It's tougher than I expected it to be, so it's gonna be a while. But basically, this is how she's going right now. I just gotta keep chiseling the crap out of this till I make a deep enough hole to insert a sapling in. It's gonna be very slow going. I doubt I'm gonna get it done before the sun goes down. Probably won't get to see the finished product, at least in this video.
See, we're getting going. A nice little heart of the fire down there. Starting to work up into the bigger stuff. So we're getting a decent sized blaze going now. It's flaming almost as much as Ian is usually. Get a nice,
Smartest thing Dylan's ever said.
get a nice close up of this guy.
Yeah, just trying to drive this home. You can see it's in there pretty good right now, so just gonna drive it in as deep as I can, and then do that from all 4 directions. Basically, this is it. This is the plan. Just chisel that hole in there, and eventually when I'm done, jam a sapling in there, and then throw in some nails, lash it with some rope, and then that ought to do it once I have a sledgehammer built. Talking about this sunset over here.
Oh, baby.
It's stunning. And this is
Sun that sets.
yeah. So this is Dylan still plugging away at the fire. It's being very stubborn. This is a beautiful, beautiful sunset.
My best quality.
And this is the seat that I just cut for Dylan out of this here birch. So now we'll have a nice place around the campfire each. Yeah, that's safe to say that hammer's not getting done tonight, but it's worth a shot. I think the premise will work. It'll probably be a lot easier when it's warmer out. Easier to tell if the wood's dry or frozen. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna work.
It's hot chocolate.
Oh, nice. Yeah, honestly, I knew it. I knew it when I was grabbing material to leave my house. I was like, I should bring hot chocolate. You know what? Dylan's probably gonna bring hot chocolate.
Yeah, I brought it all day because it's like, you know what I'm doing all day? I'm skiing. Literally 6 hours of skiing today, guys, and then a hike into the woods for this. Like, full work day. But I brought hot chocolate, so all's well that ends with hot chocolate.
Oh yeah. Alright, gotta get my seat set up right next to the fire, and we're just gonna chill next to the fire for a bit, at least until the sun goes down.
Cheers, guys.
To reiterate what Dylan just said, there's a colloquialism that says hunger's the best seasoning. Dylan posited that life is the best seasoning in the terms of context. If you're cold, then hot food. If you're hot, then cold food, whatnot.
Cold beer on a hot day, hot chocolate in the woods right now.
Oh yeah.
It's delicious, by the way.
No, I've got some ice cold water, but you know what? I think I can go for some of that right now. Can't believe I was looking forward to tea so much, and I was holding my mess kit, and I was like, yeah, definitely got to put this in my bag. Cannot forget to put this in my bag. Forgot to put it in my bag. It hurts to be stupid sometimes. Actually, most times it hurts to be stupid.
A lot of the time you don't get to notice being stupid, actually.
But
It hurts everyone else.
how does that saying go? Pain is a great educator, or something like that. I concur. There we go.
Stable now.
Yeah, this is what we came here for. Yeah, the fire's, it's got that, it's at that heat level where it's self-sustaining, so you can just basically throw wood on it now. It'll dry it out on its own. Kumbaya, my Lars. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lars. Kumbaya.
This one's
Yeah.
for you, Lars.
Yeah. Best bushcraft / survivalist / guy in the woods doing stuff channel on YouTube, bar none. Survival Russia with Lars
Whatever.
Larsen. He's Danish, so his name
Lars.
is probably somethingson.
Lars Larson.
Just gonna assume his dad's name was Lars as well. But yeah, if you haven't heard of him, check him out. He's real. He sleeps outside at -20. I mean outside, like he'll make a bed out of sticks and just sleep next to the fire. No tent, just a blanket and the fire. -20. He'll go, it's not that bad actually. It's pretty awesome actually. Yeah. So the night before we went on a very frigid trip up north, camping, and it was projected to be, high during the daytime, -20 at night, supposed to be -30. So I'm watching this Survival Russia video the night before we go, and it's Lars, and he's outside in the snow doing whatever, making a video, and he's like, hopefully I can get back out in the woods soon. Hard to tell because I'm not going to go camping -40 Cs because I'm just not going to do that. And I'm watching this and I'm like, see, that's good because we're only going to go camping at -30 Cs. So it's totally different. I wouldn't do that. Only an idiot would go camping at -40 Cs. And we get out into the woods and it was significantly colder than forecast. It went down to -40 Cs overnight, and it was an experience. It was an experience for sure. Not one that not an experience that you need to live twice. That's for sure.
No. definitely the sort of thing that's like a, okay, well now I can check that off the
Yeah.
don't do list.
And now we can say if you haven't been camping when it's minus 40 degrees out, you're a pussy.
Yep.
So bragging rights. That's what it is. Bragging rights, and it's I got like a very minor frostbite on one of my toes, which is like a scar. It's like a battle scar. I was thinking about it watching a Jordan Peterson video, and we went out into like the wilderness, the chaos. We confronted the dragon of minus 40 degrees Celsius, and we came back with not only frostbite but some jewels, some tidbits of knowledge that are gonna help us and our friends and our family and whoever we want to go camping with in the future. So, I mean, we brought back the jewel from the Dragon of Chaos, archetypically speaking. So, we Jordan Peterson did.
Oh yeah, we learned so much on that trip, honestly.
Yeah, that was.
Like way more than I've learned on any of our previous trips.
Yeah, talk about trial by fire. This is trial by ice.
Yeah. It was a song of ice and not so much fire.
Yeah, a song of ice, and we wish we had fire. That was.
Like we did have fire, but it just kept dying. Like it kept getting smaller. If Lars sees this video and has a tip for how to start a fire when the fire does nothing but get smaller because there's so much cold.
Yeah, Lars, if you watch this, make a video on how to start a fire when it's minus 40 C's, because
Yeah, like
we tried. We couldn't tell the difference between the dry wood and the wood that was just frozen stiff. It all seemed dry.
Like I'm not saying I want to repeat the experience, but I'm just saying if I'm ever in that situation again, I really want to know exactly like what I should do, what type of fire I need. We had like the winter style Siberian, and the little twigs would get going, and then it would die.
We tried to brute force it too. We just used like all the fire starters we had on us, and like it was wild. It was like the air was sapping the energy out of the fire. So like the fire couldn't impart the energy to the wood to make it combust and like spread the fire. It was just the air was sucking it all away.
Yeah, all the wood was negative 40 degrees, so it had to get heated up to combustible temperatures on its own.
Oh, it was brutal. This guy's like a fire wizard. Like I've never seen somebody who's good at making fires. I'm like, as a man, that's something that's hard to admit, but he's better than me at fire making. He's apparently had nightmares about that. So.
Like serious, like just nightmares, and it's like I'm in the woods, it's cold, the fire won't start, and I die, or different things. You know, it's just like my brain's trying to assess the situation, and like, I mean, Jordan Peterson has a theory that it's your brain trying to address what's going on and learn, so that when you do encounter this situation in the future, you're not caught unprepared. It's resolving the issues.
Like running simulations during the night, so if you confront that situation in your real life, you've already had to make that executive decision several times. Like if you run into a bear, you've already run into a bear several times in your nightmares, so you know what got you killed in your dreams and what didn't. And you know, whether that's true or not, who the hell knows. But so I'm a convert to suspenders.
Yeah, I kind of want to get my own pair now. I'm kind of seeing you and your suspenders. And
They're good for hanging your knife on. They hold your pants up. They're comfy. It's weird having like a very slight pressure on your shoulders. Is comfy somehow. Gives like your brain the impression that you're wearing a coat or something. I'm not sure how exactly it works, but it feels nice. In this camping, my dad got me this for Christmas. This is my new wintertime camping shirt. I got a nice red flannel for the summer, but this one's flannel with fleece on the inside. So this is my wintertime camping getup. I'd recommend Redhead flannels. Redhead, it's a company, and it has nothing to do with ginger people, so don't worry. It's got a duck. The logo's a duck, but if you can find a Redhead clothes, they're very durable.
oh
Yeah, like my Redhead flannel, I've been using it as a camping shirt for years, and it looks brand new. Like, and it doesn't hold smells either. We usually outdoors people will know this, but like if your clothes get like saturated in campfire smoke, and they smell like that like forever, basically. But no, my Redhead camping flannel doesn't. Yeah, I'm very pleased with it. My next summertime flannel is gonna be Redhead for sure. This one's Columbia. They make good stuff.
My favorite new purchase in terms of camping gear, and a lot of people think that this is a myth, but like I've tested it. I went skiing for 6 hours today in these pants. These jeans, they look like regular jeans. They actually, I mean, I'm not a fashion expert, but look somewhat stylish. But they are waterproof. They're Wind River HD1, I think, pants, and they're amazing. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
That's quite a bold statement. He's never seen anything like these jeans in his life.
Well, like they're jeans. They feel like jeans. They fit like jeans, but they're waterproof. And anyone who's ever worn jeans and gotten them wet knows they get wet and they get heavy.
Yeah, jeans aren't necessarily known for being waterproof, you could say.
But
all right, we're back. The sun's clearly gone down. My camera died at the end of that last video, but it's been warming up in my breast pocket, so it's pretty warm now. Can't see anything, just the fire. So we've just been sitting around shooting the shit, talking about philosophy and Ben Shapiro and Donald Trump, North Korea.
Yep, all types of things, wide range.
All over the place, yeah. How fire is like life in several ways. Some good conversations we had going. This is very, very good fire. Yeah, you can't see anything. Like literally, you can only see the fire. Like I'm trying to film the forest right now. You can kind of see like the tops of the trees because the sky's a bit lighter.
Yeah.
Nothing to really film. Probably gonna get going in a bit. I'm starting to get hungry. I ended up throwing the head of that hammer into the fire because it was wood and it was next to me and there's a fire in front of me.
It's the most basic instinct.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't plan on coming back to this place, at least not just to finish the we might come back here together, but not just to finish the head of the hammer.
So this has been a pretty decent trip, honestly. A short hike out to here.
Yeah, it was
Nice
a good day
fire.
trip. Yeah. Next time I gotta remember to bring my mess kit and some food. I wanted to bring a sausage or two to throw on the fire, get some food out here, but I forgot that as well.
Man.
So, kind of cool. Look how the snow made a bowl around the fire, so it's kind of just funneling all the heat upwards.
Speaking of throwing things on the fire, it literally kills me every time I watch Joe Robinette cook a steak. Like, Joe, buddy, I'm sure it works, but like, it puts me in physical pain.
Like when people say throw a steak on the fire, they don't literally mean throw it on the fire.
Joe does, though.
Joe literally throws it on the fire.
And, he calls it when he's eating the steak. He says, "You gotta love that char." And you're right. You do have to love the char if you're gonna eat the steak the way Joe does.
I kind of want to try it, to be honest. I want to buy like a really cheap steak just to try it.
Yeah, maybe it's good. Like it could definitely be.
Maybe we'll do that on Friday or something when we're hanging out.
Yeah, maybe.
Me and Mihao are meeting up on Friday to try and hammer out a date for a portage. Maybe Dylan's gonna make it as well.
I should be able to make it. I don't think I have anything going on.
So then that'd be awesome. So Mike and his best friend from the fraternity, Ben, and then me and my best friend from Ottawa, Dylan, and we're just gonna try and get a nice canoe trip going.
Yep.
Go to Algonquin or something. It's gonna be ideal, hopefully.
Frat guys, that better not haze me in the woods.
Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, that's a good looking fire right there.
Sexy, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, I'd put my dick in this fire.
That wouldn't be safety, Ian. That's not sexy. Safety is sexy. They're synonymous to me.
Safety is sexy. I'm gonna get that tattooed on my back.
So it's a running theme for my school days. Safety is sexy. I tell people safety is sexy. They say hello to me and I'll tell them safety is sexy back.
Write that at the top of every exam. I bet your fucking profs will love it. They'll be like, well, he technically got half the questions right, but he did write safety is sexy at the top. That's 70.
Half. I've never gotten less than 3/4 of the questions right, Ian.
75? I didn't know you were retarded.
But I actually might start doing that.
Dude, that'd be hilarious. Like, worst case scenario, nothing really.
See, the whole point is that if you want people to think that...
There's a light over there.
Yeah, there is. That you're very into
there
safety.
for a while?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't just say, oh, like I'm into safety, like believe me. But like you can build that image, build a persona of like, like if anyone asks literally anybody about Dylan from college, they'll be like, oh, that guy was weirdly interested in safety.
Like, I swear he got a boner over it.
Which a lot of companies that would hire me would be like, oh, we're a very safety-oriented company. How could you prove that you're into safety? Like, literally ask anybody.
Yeah. Show me a safety vest and leave me alone for 30 minutes. Yeah, it was a good day. It was a really nice, Dylan skied for the first 8 hours of the day, and then he came and met up with me, and we did some foresting. And just, had a nice fire. It was a good day. It was a good chill day.
Very chill day.
I'm excited to go home and eat some food and edit this video.
Yeah, we're gonna have some decent footage, I think.
Yeah, hopefully. It was the first video I I've made since I started editing them. So like I have a general idea of like what kind of clips would be good. But yeah, I'm gonna upload those videos that I made onto YouTube, and then they'll just be there for anybody to see. By anybody, I mean the people that tell them. I'm gonna make the title like something completely like just random series of letters and numbers or something, so nobody finds it. And then I'll like upload better ones on a different channel.
You can set it to private, and then you literally need the URL to be able to find the video,
Oh yeah. Yeah,
which is a random series of letters and numbers.
so basically, yeah, what I was planning on. All right, I'm gonna end this video, and see you guys later.